What's going on, folks? Fugazi TV, Mono Black checking in. I am your leader. Now, today we're going to talk about someone that is considered to be one of the greatest fighters in the history of boxing. Now, a lot of people are up and down with this guy. A lot of people respect him. A lot of people don't. Some people feel like he has been finessing the boxing world for a while now, over maybe 15 years. And you could tell there was a little difference. And just to add a little context of who I'm speaking about, we're speaking about our dear brother, our friend, Floyd Money Mayweather. Money Mayweather. Now, if you look at his record, at the beginning of his career, he was actually having good fights. He was knocking people out. Within, the first 5, 6, 7 rounds, he was knocking people out, putting people on their back. Choop, 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 bing, bam, down for the count. And then, in his own words, too, he said, you know what? If I continue to fight like this, putting my face out there, weakening my defense so I can score a knockout, I'm not going to last long in this field. So then he reverted to a style called the Philly defense. If I'm jacking up that defense, let me know. One of the people that actually used this defense and did it well until he ran into a Mexican fighter that tore him up, broke that defense down, broke it down, and beat him twice. All right, so he used that same defense his uncle was using. His uncle was a nice fighter too, and ever since then, he rarely knocked people out, but he scored a lot of good punches because the defense really is a counter-puncher's defense. He lets you throw wild shots, get tired, and his defense was impeccable. And every time you made a mistake, he hit you. You went in too much, he on your face. You went with a hook, you hit him in the ribs, defended perfectly. You left your face open, and he hit you. Now, one of the critics of his is Mike Tyson. Because Mike Tyson had two outcomes. Either he was knocking somebody out or he was getting knocked out. It wasn't no decision. It wasn't no draw. It wasn't who had the high percentage of punches that impacted the power punch. It was two outcomes. Either he knocked you out or you knocked him out. Now, let's be honest. If we're going to be honest, folks, there's been fights that Floyd Money Mayweather had where he came out looking pretty and his opponent came out looking pretty too. So I was like, what kind of fight is this? They went in looking one way, came back looking the same way. What kind of fight was this? And then, to be honest, you guys already know I'm cheap. So I never really purchased any pay-per-view to watch Floyd Money Mayweather fight. I watched them. Oh yeah, I'm going to watch them. But I ain't going to spend no money. You don't have any friends that watching the fight, they want to spend $100 on the fight, $200 on the fight. I'm there with you. I'll bring a case of beer. I probably got it, one And then I got the other one half off, or probably got a few beers from somebody else's party that I had left over, and I put them in the case, and bam, I brought the beer. You know what I mean? I'm not telling you my secrets, but I bought the beer. I came with the beer. No matter how I got the beer there, whether I purchased it or finessed it somehow, I got the beer there. Now, and I watched it. You know, I ain't mad at Floyd. I ain't mad at him. He did his thing the way he was supposed to. But last year, he had a fight that I felt, hey, this is a finesse fight. It had to be a finesse fight. And you know what fight I'm talking about? He fought Logan Paul. Logan Paul. Is Logan Paul going to go down as the greatest fighter in the world? Nah. Is Logan Paul one of those fighters that came up the ranks and fought his way up to a title match with Floyd? Nah. It was an exhibition match. Now, you might be wondering, a lot of people do know who he is. He is famous. Who the hell is Logan Paul? Now, Logan Paul started out as a YouTuber. He got big. He has over 33 million subscribers. So he was doing well in the world of YouTube. Like I'm trying to do. So he was already getting to that money. For some reason, Logan Paul said, hey, I know I'm getting this bread on YouTube, but why don't I get in the ring with Floyd Money Mayweather? Now, would he get in the ring with Mike Tyson? Probably not. And the reason why I think he got into the ring with Floyd Money Mayweather is because he knew that, one, people was going to buy it, and two, he probably would have went in looking like himself, and then after all the rounds, he would have walked out looking like himself again. Because Floyd isn't in there trying to knock people out. He is just running around, defense, running around, one punch, run around, defense, you miss, aha, you miss, aha, run around, ding, give me my money, I want them in hundreds. This is what Floyd Money Mayweather was doing. This is what Floyd Money Mayweather was doing. Hell, I'll take the fight. I'll take a fight with Floyd Money Mayweather. If you are listening and you run across this video, Floyd, let's do it. We could do it tomorrow. We could do it in a week. I don't need no time to train. We all know you ain't going to knock me out. We all know you ain't going to try hard, baby, because you need... You only there for the money. You gonna run around, you ain't gonna try to knock me out. And that money gonna probably be easy for me. Now, let's look at the money. Now you're thinking, damn, it's an exhibition. Floyd Money Mayweather, probably out of his prime. This Logan Paul character, who's a YouTuber, probably had a couple of fights. I'm gonna stay away. I ain't gonna lie, I watched. But did I pay for it? Nah. I went to somebody else's house who wanted to see Floyd. Listen, if you have any friends that wants to see Floyd Money Mayweather get knocked out, you're going to watch all the fights. Because they're going to purchase all the fights. Listen, the last 10 years, I've been watching fights at my homeboy's house because my homeboy keeps saying, this is the fight where he gets knocked out. And I'm telling him, he ain't getting knocked out. He ain't getting knocked out, but I appreciate you because I could watch the fight at your house and I ain't got to spend nothing. Sometimes I don't bring nothing. I don't bring no drinks, no nothing, because I came with somebody that bought drinks. Technically, those are my drinks as well. Now, enough of the finesse. Now, the fight made over $50 million. I'll let that sink in. $50 million for an exhibition match between one of the greatest defensive fighters and a YouTuber. $50 million. Now, I feel whoever negotiated that contract for Logan Paul, you need to fire this person, because it said here, buddy, I don't know if this is real or not, but it said you were scheduled to make between $1.2 and $1.6 million. Now, it ain't say that for Floyd. It said Floyd was going to make $35 million from the pay-per-view and $10 million from the purse. Altogether, our dear friend Floyd Money Mayweather walked away with $45 million for an exhibition match with a YouTuber. Now, don't get me wrong. You ever seen this Logan Paul? This dude big. He big. I ain't gonna lie, he big. He's a big guy. But $45 million to have an exhibition fight with a YouTuber got finessed. And this is why our dear friend Floyd Money Mayweather made the list, got inducted into the Finesse Hall of Fame, because he finessed his way to $45 million to fight a YouTuber. How do you not consider this one of the most greatest finesses in the whole world last year, probably in the decade? $45 million. He went in looking like Floyd Money Mayweather, came back out looking like Floyd. No nicks, no nothing. Logan Paul went in looking like Logan Paul, came out looking like Logan Paul. No nicks, no nothing. And your boy walked away with $45 million. Clap it up for your boy. That's the greatest finesse fight of ever. You gotta give him his flowers, because there will never ever be another Money Mayweather. Believe that. You can believe that. Now, in closing, we gonna get to that bag. Thank God Almighty, we gonna get to that bag.